welcome back. This is how I draw hands, part 2. And today we're talking about fists, which are usually pretty hard for me. So we're going to take the same steps: circle for the wrist, thumb joint, triangle thing. Now when drawing fists, this one's going to be a back view. I've noticed that with fists, the middle finger, the knuckle is usually the highest and it goes in a sort of up spike, at least for me. Personally, I haven't looked at a lot of other fists. I've also noticed that when making a fist, it's the index finger that's usually kind of high, and you can even exaggerate that, as I mostly think about Wildcrafts. It's very exaggerated when they make fists. So here is sort of an angle so you can see the top. Now some people just draw one line to show the knuckles. You can even draw a couple lines right here to show that they're separate fingers. For a front view, you can even make the triangle shorter. A bit shorter, because this line not only means where the knuckles are, but sort of this line of fat on the hand. So when you move your fingers down, that line is going to move down as well. Drawing a fist, I usually draw just a sort of rectangle shape to remember, because I mean that's the basic shape. Like this, we'll have to move the thumb joint in because the thumb is pushed in, and I need to move these fingers down because I accidentally drew them too high. Always use pencil unless you're very experienced, my friend, which I am not.
You can draw the fingers first. Again, the index is sometime. You can even do more stylized with a simple swoop down.
Depending how long you want the segments of your finger to be, and if it is at an angle, you can draw. There we go. That looks wonky. You can even draw a couple lines though. Erase the guidelines. Looks strange, don't worry, because I could never do fists. That would look like a mitten. I'm just realizing this while editing, but actually what it is the thumb joint is sort of above or in front of the fingers. Sometimes I draw the kind of line down here to signify the palm and this tendon, which I hate looking at. Positive reinforcements always works. This angle is always a hard one for me. Wrist, thumb, triangle, and I'm gonna draw it like normal, but here it actually goes around. I'm gonna put a picture on screen. As you can see, it's kind of an odd straight line. And now the fingers form sort of a triangle shape themselves too. So we can kind of do that to help us remember. If we remember where the hand is, the fingers are curling, so you can kind of do this kind of weird Y looking thing. Curve it out because the thumb is also curling around. And you have this really odd thing, but the most important thing I always forget, that the hand has webbing, which can help you make this not ugly. I still haven't gotten the hang of thumbs and stuff. Now this finger's looking kind of short. I'm actually going to bring it further in. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't take advice from me. Look at your own hands, kids. Good enough. You're at home watching a video done by a child because you don't know how to draw hands? That child doesn't know either. So just remember, positive whatever I said before, because I promise I know words. So you do it like twice, because I don't know what this bunny ear mess is, but basically, this is the pose I draw quite a lot in my notebooks when I should be paying attention to class. So again, the same wrist, triangle, thumb. What you're gonna do, you're gonna draw the normal fingers, but they're kind of spread out in a V shape. Usually to remember how to draw fingers, I draw a little rectangle, because that's the general shape, and you're not going to be closing your fingers or curling your fingers completely like you would in a fist. That's what I've observed. The thumb comes out like this. Draw your arm. This is a good arm, but that's all I can explain. I always draw this palm detail, and then, you know, the tendon, so there's just a bit more detail and dimension. There's some examples of hands that I draw a lot. This pose, next one. Arms are coming out pretty good, I think. But thank you for watching again. Let's play a quick game of guess my age in the comments. Closest would get a commission. If this was even helpful at all, I am not qualified to teach in any way, shape, or form, and I'm horrible at it. So thank you so much for watching. You are amazing.